fine at all.
Action.
Take it away.
Come on.
Folks, there's a guy in Louisiana named Jack Daniels Leathers. That's his whole name, Jack Daniels Leathers, who says his parents named him after the whiskey to irritate his grandparents. Now, Jack Daniels is a father himself. Probably going to show you some footage or something like that. He and his wife, Lydia, named their new baby Jim Beam. Go figure.
Yep.
The liquor industry is so happy about this. Jack and Lydia said they decided before they got married, if they ever had kids, they would keep the whiskey tradition going. And that's maybe how the kid even got here. And as if to seal that vow, when they did get married, they had the ceremony performed by a preacher named Johnny Walker.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
I don't
Come
even
on.
believe it.
That's good news, man. That's why people wake up the
How
day
about
after
you
Christmas
are
to hear
doing
that.
the news and you got to do a Johnny Walker story?
Yeah.
I know. A little
Like-
bit more appropriate if the story was
If your
about weed, but
parents-
still.
If Christmas heavens are smiling on
Should I
us.
go for another one, man? Watch
for
this.
Yeah, maybe this one's
This is
about
the
weed.
ideal story. I was almost born to tell this story, right? Because I'm going to have such empathy for this person, to some degree. Ladies and gentlemen, a passenger was kicked off a flight.
Ladies and
and let's just end the story there because it happens too often. A passenger was kicked off a flight because he flipped out at an agent for wishing him a Merry Christmas. That's a no-no here at Fox, folks. He was boarding an American Airlines plane bound for Dallas from LaGuardia.
Okay.
The agent said, "Merry Christmas." And guess what the grumpy passenger, who appeared to be flying solo, barked at the woman. He said, "You shouldn't say that because not everyone celebrates Christmas."
Let me guess,
just
he
like
doesn't
that.
celebrate Christmas.
His heart did not grow 2 sizes too big that day. Then just before he got seated, another attendant wished him a Merry Christmas, and that was it.
Them are
He
fighting
got
words.
really angry. He even lectured her about the faux pas. The man got so out of control that he had to be escorted off the plane. Must that be like?
So,
Other passengers burst into cheers and applause. That didn't happen during my incident, thank God. That would have put me right into the mental hospital. But does he have a point, ladies and gentlemen? Is saying Merry Christmas to non-Christians a bad thing? But does he have a point? Let's ask others.
Let's ask others. I think that it's just so common for people
Well, hold
to
on.
say
Insert
that.
my opinion here.
Insert my
No,
opinion.
it's so common for people to
Yes.
say you don't even think about it. I don't think anyone means to insult
I do a
you
happy.
if you don't
I
celebrate.
a lot of times do a happy holidays. Just
Happy
to sort of
holidays, just-
blanket.
yeah, same.
statement.
That makes things, look, life, they say be kind to everyone you meet because everyone you meet is going through a hard time. So, to die on the hill of like, stop saying Christmas, it's like, ease up,
Seems
ease up.
kinda
However,
petty.
that being said, if we all make a little concession, not everyone is into Christmas and whatnot. Look, if there was a Satanist out there who during their time of the year was just like, hail Satan, some people would be outraged
Well, we
by
always
that.
do those stories of they put up Satan statues at Christmas time because
Yeah.
they want
Which
to
is amazing.
express
Fair
baby
themselves.
play,
Jesus,
equal
yeah.
time, man.
Fair
It can't always
play.
be about Luke Skywalker. Sometimes it's got to be about Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Okay, you did an amazing job. Very
you.
animated. I liked it.
I like
do
the
have
outfit.
a
Went for it.
question though.
Yes.
If your parents would have named you after a liquor or alcohol, a beverage of choice, what would you have wanted to be named?
Pink Squirrel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my mom was a big fan
that
of
a
pink
drink?
squirrels
What's
back
that?
in the day. Well, in the 70s, it was a drink,
What's
man.
in it?
It's like
I have no
a
idea.
pink
It was
lady
the 70s. You
or
think
a
I was drinking alcohol in the
grasshopper?
70s? I have no idea. My parents would drink it all the time. My dad would make it for my mom. He would have a green grasshopper, it was
A
called.
grasshopper,
She would have a
yes.
pink squirrel, man.
gonna look
And
that
I
up.
remember as a child, I was just like, these are colorful drinks. May I have some? And I think that's why they stopped making colorful booze.
I think I could be called Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, I'd be Grey Goose.
Me, I would be OG 18.
I'd be
'cause
Pinot
that's
Noir.
what I'm- That's where I
I
am
thought
right
about
now.
naming my kid Stella after my favorite beer, but then I thought that was inappropriate.
Really?
there's
Why
a-
go Artois?
Maybe next time.
that
This
sounds fancy.
drink, this drink was around in the late 60s, popular for decades.
Maybe you're older than you think.
Wow, what's in
No,
it?
no, no. It was just my
Trying to find
parents weren't trendy, okay? So
Amaretto.
they weren't as hip as
There's Alma.
Angelinos. They didn't get around to the pink squirrel until everyone else was moved on to
Fair
something
enough.
else.
So
Fair
your
enough.
mom must have had a very sweet tooth. This is a very sweet
Okay,
drink.
You
we'll
ain't
talk about
kidding.
it during the
Sugar
break.
put my mom in the mood for love. And
Still
that's
to
how I
come.
got here. All that extra sugar from the pink squirrel passed on to her fetus and I was born. 40-pound child.
You know when we should
Don't
have gone
drink
to break?
pink squirrel.
Like 10 seconds ago.